ओम शांति। अव्यक्ति परिवार में आपका स्वागत है। आज है दिन 18। पवित्रता की महानता। पवित्रता सफल करो।
Om Shanti. Welcome everyone to Avikti Parivar. Today is August 18 and the title is The Greatness of Purity. Purity means to make everything worthwhile.
इस ब्राह्मण जीवन में पवित्रता की ऐसी पर्सनालिटी
In this Brahmin life, adorn such personality of purity so much that your energy, time, thoughts, everything is spent worthwhile. Nothing can go to waste. Within small things, do not make your mind and intellect busy. Whilst listening to things which are impure, do not listen. While seeing, do not see. Just as jinn, just as the things with which you do not have any connection, even though while seeing you do not see, whilst moving along the road or the way, you do not see things that are not of your use. Just seeing them as sightseeings, you cross them. Similarly, the things that you listen, the things that you see, if they are of no use to you, then see but do not see, and hear but do not hear. Now we'll listen to Sister Mohini.
ओम शांति। पवित्रता बहुत बड़ी शक्ति है।
Purity is a very big power.
मानसिक शक्ति,
Through purity, the power of the mind, the power of the body, the power of the intellect, whatever actions we do, there is power merged in everything.
हमको महान बनाती है।
And this power not only makes us great, but when there is the power of purity, then everything of ours becomes successful. Now, first of all, we say energy also. Sometimes we use the word energy for power. You will see that many a times it happens that in any aspect, if there is any work or any thought, or you have to use some energy.
संकल्पों में सबसे ज्यादा एनर्जी जाती है।
In thoughts, the maximum amount of energy goes. They say that if you work for 5 hours and if there is real worry about something for even for 5 minutes, there is same amount of energy. There is same amount of tiredness that comes after working for 5 hours versus worrying for 5 minutes. So how should we make our use our energy in a worthwhile way? So first of all is the energy of the thoughts, power of the thoughts. So let's say there is something that happens. How quickly do you forget? I have noticed that these days, if something happens after after a few minutes, it doesn't even come to my mind that there was something that happened, because we know that it has already happened. So what can we do now? But still, if the thoughts keep coming, then that is waste, right? It is not used in a worthwhile way. So in small matters, my thoughts should not be used. Oh, we say, oh, these things should not happen. It should not be in the drama. Hmm? But no, nothing should stop in my mind. No situation, no matter should stop in my mind, because most importantly, what happens is the time is going also, right? The time, thoughts, the breath, and the time. 3 are together going to waste. Thoughts, if they are coming, then time is also being used and energy is used, and breath is also gone to waste, right? So whatever
ईश्वरीय कार्य में
The
लगे
bread
हुए
that
हैं,
could be used in
वो
godly
हमारे लिए
task, in
करेंगे।
great task, that those
तो
are gone to
शिक्षक
waste.
है,
So what is
बाबा
the
ने क्यों
aim?
हमको बोला है कि
Why has
पवित्रता को
Baba
धारण
said
करो?
to imbibe purity for us?
क्योंकि हम सब कुछ सफल करें।
Because so that we
सफल
can
करना
use everything in a
मतलब
worthwhile way. To use everything in a
उसका
worthwhile way
पालन
means to
करें,
make it elevated,
विश्व
to
की
use it for
सेवा कार्य
self
करें।
efforts, to use it for the service towards the world.
रियली अगर हम अटेंशन दें
Really, if we pay
तो
attention,
थोड़े समय में भी बहुत कुछ
then
हो
within
सकता है।
short time period also a lot
हमारे
can be
थोड़े
achieved.
संकल्पों से भी बहुत कुछ
Through
हो
our
सकता
very
है।
small amount of thoughts, we can bring a lot of achievement,
कोई
benefit.
ऐसी बातें
If
कभी कभी सुननी पड़ती
something
हैं या
we have to
देखनी पड़ती
listen or we see,
बट सुनते हुए भी
but
अंदर
while
मत लो,
seeing, while listening, don't take it
सुनते हुए भी
inside.
अंदर मत लो।
While seeing, don't take it inside.
जो बात चित्त में चली जाती है उसका फिर
Whatever
चिंतन नहीं
goes
करते।
inside the chit, the memory
हमें
track,
बाबा का
then
चिंतन
we
करना
do
है,
think
ज्ञान का
about it.
चिंतन करना है।
But we have to
बातों का
do
चिंतन तो कभी नहीं।
thinking about the knowledge, thinking about
आप
Baba. Our
देखेंगे
thinking
मीटिंग
should
में
be about
लोग आ रहे होते हैं
the
पीस
aspects of
विलेज से,
knowledge. You see, many times we come
तो
from
बहुत
Peace
ट्रैफिक
Village
होती है, फिर
and there's a
देखते
lot
कोई
of
नहीं
traffic,
है।
and then we see, oh, there is some
सभी
accident.
लोग कहीं न चाहते भी रुकते हैं, बहुत ध्यान से देखते हैं,
Everyone, even though they don't want, but they will stop and they will look at
फिर
it very
उसका ख्याल
carefully.
पड़ता है।
And then thoughts emerge
और
about
सच
it.
पूछो तो मन में
And
इतना
to be
भय है
true,
हमारे,
in the
फिर से डर
mind,
भी आता है।
there is very subtle fear
तो
that
कैसे
sits within
ड्रामा
us.
की अलग-अलग सीन
So,
अलग-अलग
how do we
न
see
देखें।
different scenes of drama and yet do not see them?
मैं तो कोई भी ऐसी सीन होती है,
If there is any
सुनते
such
सुनते
scene,
दूर
then
रहती है, मुझे याद ही
if I
नहीं
even
रहती।
see it, I see it in a way that I
क्योंकि
shouldn't
थॉट्स भी
remember it
निकलते हैं ना, सुनने से भी, देखने
because
सुनने से
thoughts
भी।
then emerge, right? Even
तो
while seeing,
पवित्रता
listening.
जो
hmm.
है,
So, purity, when
वो
there is
किसी तरह
purity,
धन है हमारा,
similarly, when with our
वो
wealth,
वेस्ट जाएगा नहीं।
it won't go to waste.
एक बार मैंने दादी जान की से ऐसे ही कोई बात हो रही थी,
One time
दादी ने कहा देखो बहुत बड़ा यज्ञ
I
है,
was with Dadi
थोड़ा
Chanki and
बहुत
we were
तुमको
just chatting, and Dadi
ऐसे
said, see, this is such a
जैसे
big
कि
yagya and
मधुबन
little
में
bit
कभी
some things happen. We are in Madhuban
बहुत
and
अच्छी सब्जी
such a big
बनती है,
yagya,
खाना
very
बन
nice
जाता है।
vegetable is made
जिस
and
दिन कोई ऐसी
the
सब्जी
food
बनती है,
is finished.
खाना बच जाता है।
And sometimes
आप
when
लोगों ने एक
the
बार मुझे
vegetable
देख
is
लेते
made,
हैं
which is not very
कि
good, then the
कितनी रोटी
food
खाएँगे,
is
कितनी चावल, पर अब तो
left.
इतने हज़ारों में तो नहीं हो सकता है।
So Baba had made one system before how many chapatis you will eat,
तो
how
वो
much
किसी तरह से
food you like, and but with so many people
तो
this is
दादी
not
कहती है ये
possible.
होता है
So
ना,
then Dadi said, but
इसमें
this
सोच-सोच
happens,
चलती
no?
हुई है बहुत।
So then
हाँ,
we
दूसरे दिन
shouldn't
वो
put
ध्यान
too
से
much thinking in it. Next day we can
कुछ
pay little
ऐसी चीज़ है
attention.
रोटी जैसी सफल हो जाएगी, लेकिन
If there is
भारतीय
something
भारत में
like
तो
chapati or something, then it can
दूसरे
flatbread,
दिन तो
then it can
समझ
be
आता है टाइम
used.
से।
But in
सब
India, second day they don't eat no usually the
अगर अच्छी
leftovers.
कंडीशन में होती है
But if they're in
तो
good
तुरंत
condition,
मजदूरों को दे सकते हैं, लेकिन
then you
वहाँ
can
पर
give to the
हफ्ते भर
laborers
तक वो
or.
लोग खाना लेते नहीं हैं।
But I have seen that some people don't
नियम
take that food
बनाए हुए
also.
हैं या क्या है,
They don't. There is some law or
सब
some
अपना टिफिन
rule
लेके
regulation.
आते हैं,
They don't take
वहीं
it. They
खाते हैं।
all bring their own food
तो
and they
जब
eat
हम
their lunch on time.
हमारा धन भी
So
जो है,
what I'm trying to
ये
say is that our wealth also will not go to waste.
अगर अंदर में रियली पवित्रता से पवित्र धन है,
Inside, if there is pure wealth, then nothing will happen. It will not
मुझे
go
तो इस बात
anywhere.
का बहुत निश्चय है।
I have a lot of faith
एक
in
दो बार
this.
मैंने देखा कि काफी अ, धन इधर-उधर कुछ पर्स हो गया था,
One or two times I
फिर
have
बंद कर
seen
दिया।
that with wealth also
बाबा
some
का है,
purse
पवित्र
went
धन
here or
है,
there, but after some time
उनकी
we found it.
पवित्रता
It is
माने उनके
Baba's
पवित्र
wealth, it is
धन की,
pure wealth. So the purity of the
और
wealth, purity
संबंध
of the
बनते हैं
body,
सबके पवित्र होते
purity
हैं।
of the relationships. Now all our relationships are also pure.
थोड़ा
Maybe
जानकारी
sometimes there
तो कोई
is
बड़ी बात नहीं,
disagreement of
स्वभाव तो अलग होता ही है
thoughts or
सबका।
opinions. Everyone's behavior is different, path is
वो सारे
different.
स्वभाव
So according to the part, there is
लेकिन
different
आत्मा में
nature,
ज्ञान रहता ही है ना सदा।
but there is
तो इसलिए
love within the souls.
पवित्रता की महानता क्या है
And so what is the
कि
greatness of
सब
purity?
सफल होता है
That
हमारे
everything is used in a
दिन
worthwhile way.
बनती जाती है, कम नहीं होती है।
Day by day, our energy keep on
इस पर अपन
increasing.
लगन
It does
रखेंगे,
not reduce.
कल का दिन देखेंगे,
So we will pay
जब
attention to
अटेंशन
this
रहता है तो थोड़ा बहुत
and we'll see tomorrow.
संकल्पों से एनर्जी जा भी होती है तो अटेंशन
Even if little energy
यूज
is
होता है,
going towards
ध्यान नहीं
waste through
चलता।
our thoughts, then immediately we,
मैं कई
because
दफा
we are
लोग
paying
कहते हैं कि
attention,
बात भूल
we
गया, थोड़ा ध्यान, फिर थोड़ी
transition,
देर
we
के बाद तो भूल ही गए।
transform, and after some time we completely
जैसे हमारी
forget.
मामा कहती थी,
Just as our mama
जैसे
used to
फुल
say,
होना चाहिए,
it should be like a line on the water.
पानी
So
में
easily it should
इतना
be
बड़ा
forgotten.
जहाज
If
चलता
you
है,
see in water
मिनट में
such a
आ
big
जाती है, 5 मिनट के बाद देखो तो एकदम
such a
शांत।
big ship will move, and after 5 minutes you see nothing is there,
हमारा स्वभाव भी
no waves. So similarly our nature, our behavior should be such that once something is gone, then why do we think waste? Because you cannot change it. It's gone, it's past.
तो काफी समझदारी चाहिए होती है इसमें
So you need lot of
कितनी अपनी
sensibility
एनर्जी
that we
वहां लगाएं जहां
use our
सफल हो
energy
सके,
where
चाहे
it can be
संकल्प
used in a
हो,
worthwhile way,
चाहे
whatever
संकल्प
form of
की,
energy it
कर्म
is,
की,
whether
चाहे
it's the
वाणी
energy
की,
of thoughts or energy of mind or energy of
तो सदा सफल करना ही पवित्रता की महानता है।
body or energy of relations. So always to use it in a worthwhile way is the greatness of purity. Om Shanti.
पवित्रता सफल करो। इस ब्राह्मण जीवन में पवित्रता की ऐसी पर्सनालिटी धारण करो जो आपके एनर्जी, समय, संकल्प सब सफल होता रहे, कुछ भी व्यर्थ न जाए। छोटी छोटी बातों में अपने मन बुद्धि को बिजी नहीं रखना। अपवित्रता की बातों को सुनते हुए नहीं सुनना, देखते हुए नहीं देखना। जैसे जिन चीजों से आपका कनेक्शन नहीं है उन्हें देखते हुए नहीं देखते हो। रास्ते पर जाते हो, कहीं कुछ दिखाई देता है परंतु आपके मतलब की बात नहीं है तो देखते हुए नहीं देखते हो, साइट सीन समझकर पार कर लेते हो। ऐसे जो बातें सुनते हो, देखते हो, आपके काम की नहीं है तो सुनते हुए नहीं सुनो, देखते हुए नहीं देखो। ओम शांति।